Okay. Hi everyone! Welcome to Gray and Mommy's Learning Show. Today, Gray, say hi.
Hi.
We're gonna learn about... What are we gonna learn today, Gray?
We're gonna learn about the bird.
We're gonna learn about
The bird.
the different parts
The bird.
of a bird. Okay. So the first part, we call it
Head.
head. So this is the head of a bird.
But Mom, you forgot the eyes.
Oh, yep, that's the eye of the bird. But here it is.
But where's the two eyes?
Well, this is a puzzle, so we're only seeing one side. But birds, they have two eyes. It's on the other side. Yep. And then we have this is the part that they use for flying.
It's looking like that.
Yeah, okay, but what do birds use for flying?
Wings.
Their wings. Can you say it loud? Wings.
Well, how do they fly?
They flap their
Wings.
wings.
But how do they fly upside down?
They don't fly upside down. You're being silly. And what do we call this part? It's the breast. Like you have a breast.
This
part is
another
the
breast. That's the tummy.
The tummy is down here. The bird's tummy is down here. So we call it breast. And this part is, what do we call this part? It's the, what do we call that part? The tail. And we have the bird's beak. They use this for eating. When they pick up the seeds, this is what they use, their beak.
Mom,
do you have a beak?
No.
What do you have?
A nose.
You have a mouth. Yep. And they have this one, which they use for breathing.
But
And
Mommy, do they eat flowers?
I don't think they eat flowers, Gray. They like seeds.
What?
But they can pick up the different parts of the flower and they can turn it into their nest. Okay, but let's focus on the different parts of a bird. What do we call this part? Their feet. Their feet, it's called claws. Like this, claws. They can use it to dig.
What if we didn't have the claws?
Oh boy, then how can they balance? Oh boy, they'll fall off.
Yeah.
And then they have legs.
And I'm gonna do this too.
What about, how many legs do they have, Gray?
2.
2 legs. And then their legs help them to stay balanced. And the legs is connected to their feet or their claws. Now look at this picture that I have. What is this?
A bird.
Yeah, it's a red robin. It's a bird. Let's name the different parts of this bird. Well, that's part of his feather, Gray. Okay, look. What is this part? Head. And the bird used this part to fly. What do they use to fly? This one first. What do they use to fly? Their
wings.
In a little bit, let's finish her. And then we have, what's this part called?
Breast.
Can you say it loud? I can hear. Breast. And we have the
Tail.
And
The feet.
oh, what do they use to pick up the seeds or their food?
And no.
Beak. Okay. And there. Is it toes? What do they call it? Claws. You have claws in a little bit, sweetie. And then they have, how many legs do they have? 2 legs. All right. In a little bit. Okay, let's finish this first. Okay, eyes up. What's this part again, Gray? Head. And then this part. What's this called for flying? Wings.
But that does not look like the wings.
It is, look.
But it's not.
Because the bird didn't flap it yet, but if it spreads its wings like this and they flap it, you'll see the feathers all out and they're ready to go and fly up in the sky.
What? But Mommy, why they cannot fly tonight?
Oh, it's too dark. They can't see. They might bump into something. But some birds do fly at night. Here, look at this one. What's this? Remember what we call this? The breast. Where's your breast? Like here.
But that's the tummy.
Okay, but what part is this now? Look at eyes up. Look at the screen. What's this called?
Tail.
Tail. And what is this called? Okay, look at this one. Remember what I just told you. It's called claws. You think they're sharp? They can scratch you like this?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Why they're sharp, Mommy?
Oh, they need sharp claws.
What happens if they don't have the claws? What happens if they don't have the claws?
No, you tell me what's going to happen if they don't have claws. Then they can't dig, they can't what? Then they can't scratch you.
Yeah.
You think that's a good idea? But they need that one also to protect themselves. And let's see. I want to listen to a story about birds, and I want to share it with you. Are you ready? We're going to listen. Mom is going to read you a story, and you're going to be my good listener. And if you have questions, you can ask Mommy. Are you set to listen to a story?
Yeah.
Okay, let's look at the bird. Wow, so birds.
But why the bird is not good to grow?
It will. Let's see.
But
So chirp, chirp, chirp. A pet bird is happy to see you. See, the bird is happy to see you. So it has, what do we call this part?
Mommy,
The
that looks
beak.
like a Philippine eagle.
It's not. It's not a Philippine eagle.
What's
But
similar?
they're both birds. And what do we call this part? It's the feathers.
Feathers.
So they have feathers all over their body. And look at those claws. So they use their claws to hold the perch. This is the perch. They stand on the perch and they use their claws to hold on it. You think they have strong claws?
No.
I think they do. And look at the cage. It is the bird's home. It has food. There's the food. It has water. And he has toys. So the bird's cage is the bird's home. He lives there. What about you?
But why does it have a bed?
It doesn't need a bird. It has a perch where they can sit. You see?
But where's their bed?
They don't need a bird. They don't need a bed. They need a perch so they can stand in there. That's how they rest.
But why can I jump in there?
Where will they jump?
Maybe
Well, like if he's up here, he can jump down on his cage. So he can exercise.
But where's these stairs?
Okay, let's check the next one, Gray.
Maybe that thing is a straight thing with the stairs.
Okay, hold on. Okay, look, do you see the beak? It opens nuts and seeds and it helps the bird climb. So the bird uses its beak to open the nuts and seed and to climb. Wow. And look at the feathers. Do you see the feathers? A bird cleans them with its beak. They are soft and bright. So the beak here, like their mouth, they use it to clean their feathers. They do that. Can we use our mouth to clean our body?
No.
No, that's too silly, but birds do that. And do you see the perch? This is the perch, Gray. Gray, say perch. Perch. So what is the purpose of the perch? Perch is made of wood, and the bird, what does the bird do on the perch? Does it sleep there or does it stand there?
Stand there.
It stands in there.
But mommy, and they cannot stand in a circle. They're gonna fall down with a circle.
Well, I think they do have a good balance. Just look at this one. See? You see the claws? Each foot has 4 claws. So they only have 1, 2, 3, 4.
What's that blue thingy?
Oh, that's a pot. And this bird is standing on a pot with just the foot. And each foot has 4 claws. So they're like, we have 5 fingers. They only have 4. Yeah, only 4 for them. 4
Why
claws.
not 5? What if they have 5?
Yeah, that's how they were built. That's the nature of it. And a bird visits its owner, then it flies around. What does it say when it flies around? Chirp, 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 chirp. Okay, did you find where is the beak? There's the beak, and there's the head. Where's the wings? Is this the wings?
Yeah.
Yes, and we have a tail.
What happens if it doesn't have the wings?
So how many claws does each foot have? In each foot there are how many claws? 1, 2, 3,
4.
4 claws in each foot.
But mommy, what happens if they don't have the wings?
They can't fly. And poor bird, how they're gonna fly if they don't have wings?
But they can float because there's no gravity.
You think, oh, because they're, well, if they go to the outer space, they're gonna float.
Yeah.
Like in the International Space Station. But they have wings so they can
But
fly.
But they cannot float.
They're not gonna float in the earth because we have gravity. So now I have a question. So what do birds use for flying? Wings. And what do they use to pick up seeds or food or to climb? They use their their beak. And where do they stand? Where do birds stand? On a, do you remember?
What?
Eyes up, on the perch. On the perch. And what do they use to hold onto the perch? Do they use their claws?
Mommy, after this, can you do another video?
Maybe in a little bit, okay? Because you have online class. All right, bye everyone. Thanks for joining us. Again, we'll see you next time.